Hello, basketball fans. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Greg. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. We've got Franz Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Bol in at the 5.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Stolen by Carter. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Monte Morris. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Beal. The layup misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Porzingis. And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him.
Well, a top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Morris passes to Gafford. Isaac with the steal. Carter against Kuzma. On the attack, Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Beal outside. Nice D from Wagner. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Bol. Outside Carter. From deep. Bradley Beal puts it in. Washington trailing. Here's Gafford. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes a first.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so These guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Beal. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. On the clock. That's tipped. Isaac with the steal. Going all the way to the rack. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Beal. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Outside Fultz. And again, it's Orlando converting.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Beal after the basket by Orlando. On the attack, Morris. Porzingis against Carter. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Clock at 4. There's the drive, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
To the paint. And that one's good. Bowl.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Morris passes to Gafford. Got a piece of it. Now Wagner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Carter. The 3. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Isaac. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Kuzma. Can't cash it in from close range.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And so it's Orlando. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Orlando?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Setting the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low.
The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Here's Anthony, and he drives in. Avdia pulls it in.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. And for some players, going to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
The 3 from Suggs. He can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. Right up top. He's guarded by Anthony. Right outside. Out to the right wing. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul. For Orlando, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Shot from the wing. And he connects with a jumper. And the Magic lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low. Here's Bankero. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Inside, Gibson. Up and in on the layup. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
First team foul.
Magic on D. 13-point lead. It's right on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Bankero.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
A new lineup here for Washington.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Bull grabs the board. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. 1:19 left in the second period. Morris down low, hounded by Fultz. Morris can't hit. Magic shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Back to Fultz. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Kuzma with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Morris for 3. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Orlando ball.
Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-2 run. Fultz passes to Carter. Now here's Isaac. Back to Carter. Outside for Fultz. Pass to Wagner. 4 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter, good.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Washington with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. Beal from outside. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. It's tipped. Wagner outside. And the dunk by Isaac.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other
And so it's Orlando. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. He drops it from range. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more, and I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
And the Wizards shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. Oh, sweet move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Kispert, pounded by Harris. The kick out to Morris. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Gibson. Offline with a 3. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anthony outside. Here's Banchero, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with 1 hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's Avdia on the wing. The kick out to Morris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mo Wagner.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster, a very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Wright's checked in for Washington. Here's Gibson, and it's good. 2 points. Gibson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Tough to throw Gibson off. When he's looking to score, he powers through whatever defense is there and gets it done.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Gibson, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Anthony with it. Now Wright defending. Fires the 3. Anthony misses.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Gibson. Right outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got 5.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The 3 from Suggs. Nails it from 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. None, no good. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Out to Anthony. Here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Back to Anthony. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to none. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Harris. Pulls up on the wing. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
To the inside, Wagner. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to Kispert. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Markelle Fultz is out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bol in at the center position, filling out the middle. Gafford with the ball. Now Carter defending. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Fade away. They get the rebound. Out to Beal. The three. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
There's the drive.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. Kuzma outside. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. The Magic shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Bol. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Wizards have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Outside Porzingis. The three. And Fultz pulls it down. Fultz has got 4 rebounds now. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And that one drops. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Beal from outside. That one no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fultz passes to Wagner.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Porzingis with it.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Kuzma. Isaac covering. And here's Wright from the arc. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Orlando. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Washington basketball.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Isaac. Right, the pass to Beal. Now Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by the Magic.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Fultz finds Carter. Knocked loose. Wagner for 3. And the Magic again can't hit.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Kuzma drives in. It's deflected. Fultz against Beal. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Shot is good by Isaac.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Beal from outside. That shot off the mark.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. To
Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams is out there with Washington. And it's Hayward in at the small forward.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Rozier. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Beal the pass to Gafford. Kuzma outside. Out to Porzingis, beyond the arc, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
4 on the shot clock. Hayward can't hit. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. Ball against Beal. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Washington with the screen on Kuzma. Washington against Kuzma. Back to Ball. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Beal. Tries again. In the corner, it's Gafford. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williams against Beal. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. And now that's 11 points for Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And there's the pass to Washington. Dishes it to Williams. Shakes him. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And stolen by Hayward. Right side, Ball. The shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Morris. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
Ball against Kuzma. The kick out to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. .26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Washington passes the ball. 4 on the clock. Puts the move on. Rebounded by Gafford.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Rozier. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, they've got Melodon, also Kelly Oubre out there, and it's Richards in at center. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here's Melodon. Guarded by Wright. Martin, the pass to Oubre. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Thor. That shot, no good. The Wizards with the lead. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wright finds none. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Wizards now. And the dunk by Kispert.
And, you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
Oubre passes to Martin. Oubre sets the screen for Martin. Back to Oubre. Outside Martin. Pass to Oubre. Outside for Martin. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Thor. Thor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And again, Washington with the triple.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Richards.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Oubre passes to Thor. Back to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Nunn kicks to Gibson. Nice move. The Hornets pull it in. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
You got to be cognizant of the fact that Porzingis has this shot in his arsenal, and he's always ready to take it.
It's stolen by Morris. Beal up top. 41 seconds left in the first half. Kuzma passes to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Gafford. A 3 from Porzingis. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Williams. There's the pass to Washington. He kicks it to Ball. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And a close game so far. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Wizards, 31. The visiting team, 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Charlotte making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Charlotte has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Washington trailing. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Hayward can hit. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Out to Morris. 6 to shoot. Right side, Porzingis. With 1 on the clock, with the clock winding down, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Ball against Kuzma. Here's Williams. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Back to Williams. And just miss after miss right now. Wizards leading by 4. Stolen by Washington. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Beal dishes to Morris. Here's Porzingis, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 21 in the game.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's Hayward, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Hayward. Outside, ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, the Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
On the clock. No good from Gibson. Hornets trail by 3. Left side, Ball. Outside, Martin for the tie. Charlotte with a new shot clock. Back to Ball. It's Martin on the wing. Defended by none. And finished off by Martin.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Paladon's checked in for Ball. Now, here's Avdia. He has 5. Oubre against none. And right, here we go. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Martin. 5 points in the game. Crosses over and finished off by Martin.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, big-time height advantage there, and he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
And here is Kispert. He's got 7, gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's Martin penetrating, and he lays it straight in. Martin's got 9.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hornets ahead. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the point. Rozier looking around. Crafty move. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. On its way from Hayward for 2. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
Porzingis kicks to Morris. And again, Washington with the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Williams gets the bucket. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Hayward grabs the board. Ball against Kuzma. Ball no good. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Now Hayward. Outside ball. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Rozier. Launches it. Here's Washington. Left side, Williams. Outside ball. A second chance effort. Williams trying to break free. Ball no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the paint. The kick out to Rozier. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 2.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
Good. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Rozier against Morris. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The bigger the moment, the more Terry Rozier wants it. This is where Scary Terry comes alive.
And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes. Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Beal against Ball. He feeds it to Williams. Out to Hayward. And it's Ball at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for it. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Beal with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Back to Rozier. Driving in. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous plays
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Outside ball. Cans the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Beal. It counts.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Williams passes the ball. Back to Williams. Count it.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Morris. It's in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Oubre, right side. To the middle. Money!
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Rozier with the steal. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
meet the starting lineup for the...
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5. Orlando with the ball. Wagner outside. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Ball passes to Hayward. The kick out to Ball. Here's the 3. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Isaac with a screen on Oubre. Wagner for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He doesn't shoot them too often, but Wagner nails the answer from distance. There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable putting it on the deck and driving open areas. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Carter, soft touch off the glass.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
And Ball gets it to go. Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover, Doris.
Yeah, and I think BA is going to stay a tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
Now here's Ball, guarded closely. Here's Oubre, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Ball throws it down.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
There's Fultz with a 3. That one is off.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Shot is good by Isaac.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Washington. Ball outside. Takes a 3. Bull grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Washington passes to Oubre. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner against Oubre. The baseline J. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Left side Fultz. Inside. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Hayward. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to ball. Clock at 6. And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Wagner for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Ball outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Banchero, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Here's McGowan's. Back to Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Magic making their last shot. Here's Rozier. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Thor. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Banchero. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Thor from downtown. It's rebounded by Wagner. Anthony right side. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to Harris. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Anthony. Back to Suggs. Harris outside. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And that one hits the back iron.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Rozier, a good look. Not going to go that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. And Anthony slams it in.
Cole Anthony understanding my teammate has stolen it. Let me get out in transition and get an easy 2. Martin outside.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Wagner on the wing. Here's Banchero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Martin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Martin. Rozier outside. Pass to Thor. Outside for Rozier. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Orlando Hall. Substitution on the court.
Fultz with it. The three-pointer off the mark. And the first half comes to it. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Magic, 34. The visiting team, 32.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Doris for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture. That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Stolen by Carter. Wagner on the wing. Over Oubre. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
This is why you have got to be disciplined when guarding Franz Wagner. This guy is so adept at drawing contact.
And he sinks the second. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Wagner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. To the inside. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Wagner against Oubre. To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Ball outside. Pass to Williams. Hayward outside. And here's Ball. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
So he gets them both. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
That free throw, no good.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Pass to Bull. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Now here's Martin. Rozier outside. Deflected. Rozier against Anthony. Pass to Banchero. 19-footer. Good. Banchero's got 6.
Nicole Anthony's teammates appreciate playing with him because they know if they're open, he's going to find them.
Here's Richards, defended by Wagner. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. Rozier. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
How about that dribble drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Here's Suggs. Count it. And the Magic lead by 10. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Thor. Here's McGowan's. And it's good for 2. Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Harris right side. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Rozier. Pass to Richards. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the third. Here's Rozier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Now, how about that pump fake from Terry Rozier? Excellent job drawing that defender into the mistake.
No good on the second free throw. Rozier against Fultz. They set the screen. Pass to Bull. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Charlotte trailing. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Bull in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside Fultz. Wagner finds Carter. Outside for Fultz. Outside Carter. Back to Fultz. Another shot. Clock at 2. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 9, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Magic shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Outside Fultz. Out to the wing. Here's Bowl. Knocks down the long J.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ball against Wagner. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Wagner against Oubre. Outside Carter. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Washington. Now here's Oubre. Puts up a 3. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Here's Bowl. Unloads. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Fultz. Bowl grabs the board. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Isaac. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's Ball off the drive. Down low. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Wagner up top. Here's Carter. Ooh, cans the tough leaner from the outside. And the Magic lead by 10.
Not sure why he went with the leaner, but the shot goes in, and that's all that matters.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Fultz passes to Wagner, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And they recover it. Oubre on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
Pass to Bowl. Back to Wagner. Isaac against Hayward. It's stolen by Washington. Ball outside. And Washington powers it through.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Ball against Fultz. Pass to Bowl. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. To the middle. Here's Washington. Tipped.
When Carter Jr. works hard on the defensive end, these rejections become commonplace.
Ball passes to Williams. Yes!
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Pass to Fultz. Isaac against Ball. Now here's Isaac. Defense is right there. Wagner. Oh, he nails it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So the Magic win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or...
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Now Washington starting 5. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Fultz. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Kuzma. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer, no good.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Morris against Carter. They double him with Isaac. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Shoots over Fultz. Porzingis can't get that one to fall. To the paint. Here's Bull. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Beal with it. Wagner picks him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Beal. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And this is why you want to involve Bradley Beal in the pick and rolls. Really good execution there.
Here's Wagner. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Kuzma. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Carter from outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Gafford. Kuzma outside. It's Beal on the wing. Now Gafford. Here's Bull. Lays it up and banks it in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gafford. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kuzma. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. To the inside. Nice move. And Wagner with the layup. Wagner's got his second basket on the night. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. From the high post. And again, it's Orlando converting.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Porzingis, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Down low. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Wizards on D. Trailing by 8. And that one drops for him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
That free throw good from Porzingis. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. There's Fultz with a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Isaac for 3. Here's Bull. And so it's the Orlando Magic earning this break in the action, up 10. They're And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Kispert is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in at point guard. Here's Kispert, pounded by Harris. Wright outside. Screen by Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The steal. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Orlando. Good work there as it goes.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Anthony against Wright. Anthony in the post. And Anthony slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Gibson with it. Wagner picks him up. Wright against Anthony. Avdia from outside. It doesn't go for him. And Orlando will come the other way. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Nunn. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wright. Intercepted. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Kispert's shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's Fultz with a 3. To the inside. And the Wizards on the break. Pass to Gibson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Fultz against Wright. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Fultz. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Over to the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
A new lineup here for Washington. Now here's Beal. For three, Porzingis gets the three to fall. Porzingis has got 7 points.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here's Kuzma. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Carter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. And a strong finish with two hands.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now here's Porzingis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
The Magic have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Wagner for three. Oh, deflected. Isaac outside. Pass to Carter. Fires for three. On target from range. 7 points in the game.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And so it's Orlando.
The Wizards, 23.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Beal. Shot clock at 3. Misses a 3. Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Porzingis. Out to Beal. From the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Beal's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. They get it back. Here's Anthony. Harris against Beal. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Beal from outside. Beal with another miss. The Magic have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Harris passes to Anthony. The 3 from Suggs. And once again off the mark by Orlando.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Porzingis. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Now here's Morris. A new lineup here for Washington.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Kispert. Over to the left wing from behind the arc. The shot no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Tipped away. It's Wright on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. It's Avdia on the wing. And here's Wright. Takes the three. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Kispert's shot is good.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The three from Banchero. He's off on that one. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Wright, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Banchero. To the paint. And Harris throws it down.
Look at Harris throw it down there. Awesome elevation on the slam.
Here's Wright. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Anthony. Here's Wagner. Harris on the wing. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Wagner's gotten his second bucket.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now here's Harris. Counted from distance. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Right on the right side. Up again. It's good on the putback. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And so it's Orlando up 14 as we wrap.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for Washington, they've got DeLon Wright, then Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kispert, and it's Nunn in a two-guard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Avdia from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Three-pointer, Anthony. The shot comes out. Washington shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Wright, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Incredible. it sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Anthony with a bucket.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Right outside. Pass to Gibson. And it's Harris with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
To the left side wing. This one for three. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Hey, here's none for three. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The three is up. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anthony against none. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fires in the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Anthony with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Banchero no good. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Anthony on the double. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Avdia. Fires the three. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Magic have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort. Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Fires it. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Beal, the pass to Morris. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with it. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Who's got KP?
Kuzma outside. Right side Porzingis. Now Morris. There's the 3. They get it back. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Wagner inside, pounded by Beal. Outside for Fultz. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Magic lead by 21.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have...
Offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Williams. Gafford against Ball. Gafford inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Gafford's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Wizards. Pass to Washington. Porzingis with the steal. Gafford passes to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now here's Ball. Porzingis with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On the wing, Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward. Misses the three. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now here's Beal. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Porzingis with the ball. Williams picks him up. Washington again turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball with a wide open look. No good. Shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. Ball against Kuzma. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Washington finds Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
A shake, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Out of bounds.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Washington. Now, here's Rozier. Covered by Morris. Outside, Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now here's Porzingis. Morris outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kuzma against Ball. Here's Washington. The kick out to Rozier. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wizards leading by 3. Outside, Porzingis fires from deep. Good on the triple.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line.
Hayward hits them both.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Here's Beal. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Beal's got 5.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
That one goes in.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Ball fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Out to Kuzma. The pass to Beal. Puts up a 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Nice D from Porzingis. Morris against Rozier. Outside, Beal. For the screen on Ball. Here's Beal. Out to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Here's the 3. Hayward against Porzingis. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was...
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Taj Gibson. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Kispert. And it's Avdia in at the power forward. There's the screen. Outside for Martin. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Washington basketball.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Avdia. Hornets with the rebound. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Here's Richards. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Oubre. Off target at the rim.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Gibson now top the key. Over in the corner, Avdia. Kicks to right. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kispert. Right side Gibson. Passes it to Kispert. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 6. And here is Maladon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Nunn from outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And the Hornets now going the other way. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's White. Shooting foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock at 3. And another miss by Washington.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Wizards with the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Washington, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that free throw good from Nunn. And so Nunn nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Oubre, and the jam by Oubre.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia sinks the triple. Avdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oubre outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Terry Rozier's checked in for Oubre. And Ball subbed in for Maladon. Gafford throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Rozier against Gafford. Now Hayward. And it's Ball in the corner. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And whoop.
Here, Hornets, 23. The Wizards, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Count that one. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Here's Washington, rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Here's Washington. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. Driving the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
You know what? At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Williams passes to Washington. The fader. It's good. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's a lot of skill to Washington's offensive game now. He doesn't just have to rely on athletic ability to score.
Porzingis looking it over. Williams with the block. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And they recover it. Just 4 to shoot. And Porzingis, here we go. Here's Gafford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Ball. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Stolen by Washington. Rozier against Morris. Out to Hayward. And the pass to Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. He takes it in. Second chance shot. Williams passes to Washington. Morris dishes to Beal. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And the layup falls. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ball with it. He's got 14. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Kuzma against Ball. Up top, Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Williams. Passes to Washington. Out to Hayward. 5 to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Williams drops them both. And so it's Washington with it. Kispert off the inbound, no good. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got DeLon Wright. Taj Gibson is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. And Gibson kicks to Kispert. Wright outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Oubre, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Right inside. Here's Kispert. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's Kispert in the corner. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Basket good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
None against Oubre. Tipped away and stolen by Wright. One-on-one fast break. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
To me, that's just good basketball. I don't care what the analytics say. There's still value in the mid-range game, and Wright showed you right there.
Here's Maledon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maledon's got his first points in this one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Nunn passes to Kispert. To the left wing. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot.
You got it. Come on.
Kispert kicks to Nunn. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Hayward.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Hayward at the stuff.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Crafty move. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Ball the pass to Oubre. Back to Ball. Pass to Oubre. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. Wizards leading by 4. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Outside for Beal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch. Williams is checked in. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Oubre outside. Back to Ball. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, I'd say there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
Washington finds Ball. There's a screen by Washington to take the lead, and it's Ball penetrating. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Hayward.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Here's Oubre. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Morris, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
A crossover. In deep, Gafford drops it in. Gafford's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Oubre outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide open shooter just about every time.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. A 3 from Porzingis. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Here's Ball. Hayward outside. He feeds it to Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Oubre, a screen on Kuzma. Ball dishes to Oubre. outside ball. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Outside for Beal. The pass to Gafford. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Ball.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
To the wing on the left. Porzingis against Williams. Out to Porzingis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
And a Oubre off the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Bull in at the 5.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
And Ball gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Bull. Left side Fultz. Here's Carter. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It's stolen away. It's stolen by Washington. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Rozier.
That's a big-time drive by Terry Rozier. You have to be able to guard both the shot and the drive with this guy. Such a capable offensive player. When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
They double him with Rozier. Here's Bull. Williams grabs the board.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
From deep, Hayward hits a three-pointer. So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier in his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Now here's Isaac. Back to Wagner. To end the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Ball outside. Washington outside. Back to Ball. Deflects the pass. Carter with it. Checked by Washington. Carter, the pass to Wagner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's big time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Bull. Uncovered. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Ball no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Ball with it. Fultz picks him up. Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. For 3. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 8. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
Ball no good. Orlando trailing here. Wagner for 3. Outside for Fultz. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Isaac. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. And it's Wagner missing. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Ball outside. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Bowl. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball passes to Washington. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
Rozier outside. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Cody Martin, Kelly Oubre out there with Maledon. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Thor in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Well, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maledon. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Maledon. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Tries again. Oubre can't hit. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the Magic again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Anthony with a bucket.
Boy, tough shot for a young player. No hesitation in the mid-range by Cole Anthony.
Oubre passes to Martin. Back to Oubre. And he dunks it down.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Well, Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Maledon. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's the Hornets on the break. Throws it up high. And Oubre gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Oubre. Sinks that one from the post. Oubre's got 11 points in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Harris. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For three, here's Harris. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Pass to Thor. Here's Richards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Oubre from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Such strong footwork from Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, what an advantage. He puts the defender off balance and gets into his shot. Nice. One of the highlights of the 2022 All-Star Weekend, of course, Cole Anthony in the dunk contest, using his dad, our 2K colleague, Greg, as a prop. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Drains the triple. Oubre's got 14 points.
Oh, boy, Kelly Oubre is rolling. You can see all that potential starting to rise to the surface.
Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Oubre, and he goes in for the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. Here's Oubre. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And so we wrap up the first half.
With the score, your Hornets 39, the Magic 25.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. We've got Markelle Fultz. Wendell Carter is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner, and it's Bol in at center. Now here's Ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Ball. 12 points for him. Throws it down.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Outside Fultz. Three-pointer. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Rozier from outside. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Rozier's got 5.
How about the lightning quick release from Terry Rozier? Wow.
Shot to stop the run. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Fultz. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. stolen by Rozier. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Isaac with it. Hayward picks him up. Shot is good by Isaac.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Hayward's shot is off. For Orlando, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Fultz. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The 3 from Ball. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Deep, deep range from LaMelo Ball. This has been on display all the way back to his high school days.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Carter against Washington. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hayward driving in, and no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Now here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Here's Rozier. 4 on the clock. Wagner against Rozier. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ball outside. On the wing, Rozier. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Stripped away. Here's Suggs. He's covered by Oubre. Harris left side. From downtown. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Richards, high post. It's stolen. Harris passes to Wagner. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
And there it is for him. Richards has got his first points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Hornets. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Maledon is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Thor in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And Oubre gets it to go.
A short corner 3 works for Kelly Oubre. Nice smooth shot.
Pass to Banchero. Puts it up. Maledon grabs a miss. And Charlotte's shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Harris against Oubre. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
It's picked off. Martin against Harris. Back to Martin. Richards inside, defended by Wagner. And here's Oubre from the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Back to Maledon. There's the three. That shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Anthony outside, looking to win the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You have to stay with the play when you feel contact, because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ball passes to Oubre. Down low. Stolen by Carter. Ball against Anthony. Isaac outside. Out to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Bowl. An easy 2 on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Washington passes to Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Carter, good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. To the paint. Here's Isaac. Nice D from Hayward. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Bowl. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Ball outside. Oubre with it. Fultz picks him up. Ball against Wagner. Nice D from Wagner. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Here's Carter. Pass to Bowl. And Williams over to help. Back to Carter. Here's Bowl. Hounded by Ball. And that one's good. Bowl.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Magic. That one's wide left.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Bowl. Outside Carter. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Oubre. Washington drives in.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.